Tonight, Emeka Ajay is a weightlifting coach. He's based in Delta. Emeka, former Nigerian weightlifter, representing Nigeria, so many African champion. Yeah, and joins us on Sports Tonight. Emeka, good to have you on Sports Tonight. It's a pleasure.
Mr. Tony,
thank you for honoring us with your presence.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It was all good for us. I mean, at the Commonwealth Games in terms of weightlifting. Plenty of medals to show for it until Chika's case came up, and then there was a case of 4 weightlifters refusing to come back, which for me is really embarrassing for Team Nigeria. But let's look at the state of weightlifting in Nigeria.
Well,
it's clear that you, as coaches, have some issues to sort out with the board of the Weightlifting Federation in Nigeria. What are exactly the issues?
Well, if you see, the coaches are the engine room of the federation. So when the new president came in, he refused to work with the stakeholders.
The new president is Chimudom
Nwuche. Yes. So
former deputy
speaker, yes. You know, some of us never supported him. Some of us never supported him.
Why didn't you support him?
He came in a day to the election. So we wanted the former president to continue.
You guys wanted the former president to continue?
Because it's an antecedent. Yes, we wanted him to continue. But when this one came in, a day to the election, that was...
you feel that this man was imposed on you guys?
Yes, by the Sports Commission. That is why I said the man should be responsible for all the mess up in Scotland. Because the Sports Commission have to impose him into us. And then after the election, we said, okay, let's work with him. But he refused to work with him.
You're talking about it was imposed on you. Was there no election?
There was election, but you know how Nigerian election used to be. Somebody we don't know, none of us know, we have not met him before, till a day to the election. I was there in Abuja myself live. So what happened is that after the election, he won. He defeated the former member, and then he decided to work alone. So we, the stakeholders, we tried to meet with him to let him know there's a board that specializes in selection of coaches. He refused to.
Are you a member of that board?
I was the chairman of the board. I was the chairman. But when he came in, he has to push us aside. So some of my stakeholders who paraded themselves as his supporters. So he worked alongside with them. And then you see what happened in Scotland. So there's this selection of coaches. We specialize in selecting coaches.
So how did we get coaches that took us to Scotland and performed, I mean, that well at the Commonwealth Games? The medals that we won.
Yeah, when he came in, he organized himself. He decided to work with two-man committee.
Two-man committee?
Yeah, two-man committee. So during the Scotland selection, we never intervened. So we have to leave them. So after the selection for the coaches that they invited to the competition, there were a lot of negligence. There are a lot of technical error. Because I will sincerely tell you, I'm a coach myself. Out of the 4 coaches invited to that camp, it's only Emmanuel Oshoma that is qualified to be there. It's only one person is qualified to be there.
Oshoma, yeah.
Yeah, that is qualified to be there. So others are just a mess. You see, so there are a lot of negligence in the coaching selection. You see, and when we leave that, now when you come on the drug matter, well, I will sincerely tell you, I cannot tell you, there's no coach.
Some people said that the coach of Chika, Amalaha, should be held responsible. I mean, as a coach, would you want to agree with those who assert that Chika's coach must know a few things about how Chika was being prepared for the Commonwealth Games? Do you agree?
Well, originally, the Chika coach was not invited to camp. That's originally, the original coach
of Chika
was not invited to camp. So I will not sincerely tell you the coaches are involved in the drug matter. It's only Chika that can sincerely tell you
what happened and what...
Yes. So it's a very sensitive area. That topic is a very sensitive area. It's only Chika and God that knows.
Actually, what happened to Chika?
Because there's no weightlifting coach that will encourage drug taking. But what we are saying is that, I am saying it before you now, that the president should be held responsible for any mess in the Scotland. Because when he came in, if he was listening to the stakeholders, we are stakeholders. It's our farmland. Weightlifting is our farmland. We have no other.
That's what you've done all your life.
Yeah, all my life. You know, so when you come into a new board, you need to meet the stakeholders, and then you discuss with them. You find out things. There's internal fight. I also want to use the opportunity to appeal to the Sports Commission that if they want to appoint any federation president, if they want to impose any, they should be very fair. They should put sentiment aside. Because
and look for those who have the passion.
Yes, who have the passion.
Yeah, but this new man, we were told when they were going for the Commonwealth Games, decided, I mean, not to pay themselves, contributed money and got the athletes to come, that he made some sacrifices. And that's why some of the results came out.
You see, let me tell you something again. The sacrifice he made is not enough for the performance, because the former president, I will not sincere, I will be very, very sincere in this area. The former president, before the Sports Commission will commence any camping, the former president will organize the camp. You don't wait. Members don't need to wait for the Sports Commission to bring in money before they do
Members come, contribute money, and get it running. So it's not a new thing.
It was not a new thing. So it was, even this camp was a delayed camp. It was delayed. You understand? So what we see is that if you more camp, the longer they stay in camp, it's better for the athletes not to go indulge in any drug matter, because most of these athletes are brought in from various states. And you can see the states are not all that very good in
monitoring these athletes.
Thank you.
But what about calls? Some people are saying that the Wrestling Federation, the Weightlifting Federation should be thinking of a foreign coach.
Well,
I mean, as a coach and as a member of the coaches union for weightlifting,
yes.
How does that worry you?
The only thing I was
thinking about the foreign coach. We've had foreign coaches before.
Yeah,
it's not a new thing.
Yeah. The new president mentioned that, but I never supported it because we have good coaches here. And we should also, if there must be a foreign coach, we should be aware of fake coach. Because the last coach, Ivan Ganev, was not a coach.
Ganev was our last coach.
Yes, he was not a coach. I've been to Bulgaria.
He was not a coach?
He was not a coach.
But he was there for
he was a gym attendant, yes.
He was not a coach.
He was not a coach. I've been to Bulgaria. The former coach that came from Bulgaria is Angela Krabov. He was a good coach. So when we get to Bulgaria, he introduced us to the coach that's supposed to come to take over from him. But when we get to Nigeria, we're surprised to see Ganev. And all the time I've been to Bulgaria, I've not seen Ganev's name in the weightlifting list in Bulgaria. You see, so the Sports Commission should be very aware. They should be very careful of employing any foreign coach to avoid bringing a fake coach. You see, we have plenty of people that attend the gym. Not all are weightlifters. You see, so Ganev came into the country. We taught Ganev weightlifting. Not him. You look at our performance. 2000, we won a silver at the Olympic Games. But look at what is happening now.
We are not even getting close anymore.
Yes.
So if we want to go for a coach now, what would you advise? Pick local coaches or go for foreign coaches?
Well, I think I still prefer our local coaches, because if it was the local coach that led that 2000 silver medalists in the Olympic Games, and if you look at last
Rocks, the Emmanuel Oshomas, I mean those
good. Like last Commonwealth Games, we won 3 gold, 4 silver, and 1 bronze. And this Commonwealth Games, we won 2 gold, 4 silver, and 1 bronze. So
and
you see,
all other local coaches.
Other local coaches. So our coaches are not doing bad. Like I'm not blaming the coaches, but what happened technically to the coaches is a lot of technical error and technical negligence. That is what I will sincerely tell you.
Before I allow you to go, let me allow you to say one word. I mean, to the president and those who are in different camps right now in weightlifting as we close, because surely we need to get our acts together, find a way to make Chika recover from the setback or failing the dope test and all of that.
What I will say is that the Sports Commission should come into the Weightlifting Federation. Even the president is not carrying his members along.
The board, you mean?
The board is not carrying his board along. He's only working with 2 persons. He's only working with 2 persons.
How many members of the board?
They have 11 members of the board. And he's only working with, I don't want to mention name. He's only working with 2 members. And without 2 members now, you can see what happened in Scotland. It's a mess. It's not supposed to be so. Because the last president, the last Commonwealth Games was better than this. So when you look at this performance in these Commonwealth Games, it's nothing to write home about.
Anyway, the spokesperson of the Weightlifting Federation is a very good friend of the house, George Aluo. We are using this as an opportunity to appeal to him that we need to hear his own side of the story, his own defense to all that Coach Emeka Ajay has spoken about. Coach, yes. you came in all the way from Delta?
Yeah, I came in from Delta, yes. Yes.
All right, we wish you all the best. Delta is also a very strong state when it comes to weightlifting. Yeah,
and you can also see,
games. Yeah.
During the games, the president, I don't think the president was in Scotland, but our governor, who is a sport-loving governor, was there in Scotland. So you bring people
and
that have
Chika is from the Delta State Sports Commission.
Yes, he represents the Delta State Sports Commission. You see, so what I'm trying to advise the Sports Commission is that you don't have to intervene in Sports Federation. Let them bring in people that have interest, good interest in sports. You don't just bring in you don't just appoint people to come and be president in any sports federation without having the sport interest.
All right, Coach Ajay, I must thank you so much for
Thank you very much.
your time on Sports Tonight. We
Thank
will
you very
still
much.
stay on top of that matter and try to get some feedback, maybe from
George Abua is our
George Alo, yeah, George
we met
Alo.
him during the election.
Yes.
This is the way of what I'm talking about. The house is not together.
In order,
The
okay.
house is not in order. So the president should try, and the sports
And bring everybody
minister should-
together.
Yes.
Not
The
just-
former president should be recognized, because this is a man who has the interest in sports.
Okay,
You know?
thank you, Coach Emeka, because our time is fast spent. Not just football, weightlifting is also experiencing some crisis,
Thank you very
and
much.
they need to be united. But let me close the show by updating you. The games have ended. Champions League qualifying matches have ended, and the results are showing on your screen. Besiktas and Arsenal ended it goalless. FC Copenhagen lost 2-3 to Bayer Leverkusen. Napoli eventually pulled 1 goal back and ended 1-1 with Atletico Bilbao. Salzburg 2-1 over Malmo, and then Steaua Bucharest won Ludogorets Razgrad 1-0. That was how it ended. That's the much we'll be able to take on Sports Tonight, and we will be back tomorrow with a bigger and a better package. Some of the things we couldn't do on the show today will carry over till tomorrow, and so you can be assured that tomorrow's show will also be as exciting and as massive as the one we've had tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.